And Liberal MP Wayne Easter joins me now from beautiful Hunter River, Prince Edward Island. That's right at the intersection of Highways 2 and 13. And Mr. Easter, good to see you again. Thanks for being with me.
Good to be, and good to be here in Hunter River.
Look, so Congressman Higgins has been pushing for the border to reopen for some time now. You've also joined in, calling for the easing of more restrictions at the border. Do you support his call to allow anyone now who's been fully vaccinated, Canadian or American, to be allowed free movement across the border?
Well, yes, I do, to the greatest extent. Look, if vaccinations are supposed to, if they're supposed to do what's been suggested to us, then they should be a safe way for people to be able to travel, protect themselves and the public from further COVID transmissions.
The government will be relaxing some measures next month, early next month, to allow fully vaccinated Canadians to skip the hotel quarantine when they return to Canada. So does that go far enough, in your view, in relaxing the restrictions? I gather not, based on what you've just said.
No, it doesn't. Look, let me give you an example. Sure. You know Prince Edward Island well. There's a lot of Americans come here. They have seasonal residences here. They come from 4 to 6 months a year. And I've talked to many of them. They're doubly vaccinated. They're willing to come here and follow the local rules. If that means a 10-day or a 2-week quarantine, then they're willing to do it. They have people that'll bring them groceries. They'll follow the rules. Doesn't it make common sense for them to be able to come to their seasonal residence, do some renovations on their property, buy groceries in the local community, and do their part for adding the economy, meet their relatives and their friends? That, to me, is common sense, and it should meet the health protocols, I would think.
Okay. I mean, the measures taken at the border were by your government, were implemented and maintained in large part due to what Canadians were seeing in the United States, that rapid spread of infections across the U.S. Are you suggesting that was the wrong approach, that we went too far here in this country?
No, not at all. Look, in the beginning, there was a lot of danger on the American side. Over the last 6 months, the Americans have, in fact, they surpassed us. We're now caught up again. But they surpassed us in terms of getting the vaccinations out, getting them into arms, and doing pretty good health protocols. So we're in a relatively equal level in terms of vaccinations now. So we really need to be in a position where we can start to relax the rules. We have to do what we have to do safely. Yeah. My view is the government of Canada needs to lay out its plan with specifics, not going to say, in a few days or another month. You need specifics. Under what conditions will the border open up, and open up to all people that are vaccinated? Right. I mean, so that's what needs to be laid out.
I mean, you've not been afraid to speak your mind before. Are you saying that? Are you saying here that your government's not handled this? The border measures fine, but are you sort of saying enough already? It's time now for you to tell us precisely when it is we can get back to something closer to normal.
I'm saying we need to be moving back closer to normal as rapidly as possible, and in a way that it's safe, gets our economy rolling. But I will outline a real complication for the government of Canada. Look, let's be honest.
I think I know what you're going to say.
Canada at the moment,
the premiers in the province
is operating like 13 countries in one. I think some lessons learned from this pandemic is we do need some national programs in this place, sometimes mostly with the federal government in charge. The Prime Minister is under pressure from Doug Ford and others saying, no, tighten up the border, tighten it up even further. You can't tighten it up further than it already is. It was as tight as it could get. Now is the time to start to relax things safely. So it's complicated, but let's get on with it and get it done.
All right. Wayne Easter, always good to talk to you. Thanks for your time tonight, joining us, as I said, once again from Hunter River, PEI. Good to see you again. Take care.
Take care. Bye-bye.